So I did go to the Trump rally last night. Met my buddy Dave, different Dave, David, and another buddy was there with his daughter, and he's like, "Where are you at?" And I'm like, "Oh, we're up on section whatever it was, 218 or something." He goes, "Oh, or maybe it was 208." He's like, "Oh, we're right below you, 108." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I went down the stairs to the end, and I'm looking down, and oh, there he is. I'm texting him, "Hey, I'm above your top left shoulder." So he took a picture of me. I took a picture of him, and I just had my GoPro on my head. But again, Sleepy Joe Biden, supposedly his best record yet is around 200 and something people show up. The other day, was it Wisconsin? Where was he? Iowa? 84 or 85 people. 84 or 85 people. I want you to look at this footage that I have, that I took. This is a large stadium, the Amway Stadium down in Orlando. And these seats here, above my bald head, and there's some over on the left side too. These are those like special seats when you sponsor the stadium or whatever, a team or whatever it is. You get like the box office seats or whatever they call it. I can't think of the name, not box office, but whatever they are. Some of those were empty. No one was there, but they're like the real nice recliner seats, whatever. Those are like private seating. Everywhere else was pretty much taken. There are very, very few empty seats. Where my mouse is, you can see this blue up here. There's a few empty seats right there. But all the way back here, this is even behind him. He's down here facing us. So the way he's facing is straight out this way. And I'm like this way, obviously. So I had a nice view of him. And I would take, every now and then people would start cheering. I'd move my head to show, like the crowd or whatever. But, you can just listen to this for a minute.
The Democrats don't care about Russia. They only care about their own political power. They went after my family, my business, my finances, my employees, almost everyone that I've ever known or worked for. But they are really going after you. That's what it's all about. Not about us, it's about you. They tried to erase your vote, erase your legacy of the greatest campaign and the greatest election probably in the history of our country.
Yeah, so anyways, I was there. Snip showed up. And I was trying my damnedest to live stream, and I just could not get my GoPro camera to use my phone's hotspot to then connect and do the live stream, because the app is also, the GoPro app's on my phone as well. It just would not, once you tell it to go use my, because your phone connects to your GoPro's Wi-Fi. It has its own little Wi-Fi signal, and that's how it talks to it partially, even though it uses Bluetooth as well. So when I'm trying to tell it, no, use my phone's hotspot, it would just disconnect, and then, sorry, I can't connect. I was having so much trouble. Not that it would have mattered, because there were so many people in that arena, and I had a strong 4G signal on my phone. I tried to open up just normal websites, just how long to take and open a website, and I was counting seconds and seconds and seconds, and I couldn't get a website to load. Which means even if my thing did work, I would not have been able to live stream off my phone's 4G signal hotspot. So I screwed with it, tried to get it, and I realized, well, even if I could get it to work, I can't live stream. I can't live stream because with all those people maybe taking pictures, texting, who knows what, all that data being eaten up by the local tower. There were tens of thousands of people in this place. There were people outside. I didn't really get any footage outside. Didn't really see any protesters. There was like one guy who was, they had the guys that they're riding little bicycle, little tuk-tuk things, you sit in the back cab and they're pedaling. And they charge $5 to move, show you around or whatever. And there was one guy, do your job, Pelosi, impeach 45. Just silently, one guy in that little thing driving up and down the street. That was the only protester I saw. Now, I saw a video earlier today that somebody else shot of one guy who was trying to fight people or push them or hit them or something. And the police were arresting him. He was complying. He wasn't fighting the police, and people were kind of mocking him. Hey, how's that working out for you now? But that's all I saw. And my buddy Steven, Crypto Karaoke, says, man, you see any Q signs? You see any Q? But in all fairness, we kind of went to one spot and stayed there. And I went up and down the stairs in this one little spot. So, I mean, I kind of only had my eyes on, say, I don't know, 100 people, 150 people maybe in that particular area. Although I was looking around, but of course, when I'm looking around, I'm looking at, for the most part, the backs of people until I get way up behind us. Then I can see people facing forward, but I can't see. It's too far for me to really see. Do they have a Q shirt, or do they have... And I'll show you something real quick. At first, when we came in, behind the seats, you know, is where you walk around the stadium. Right back here behind the flag, you can't really see it. So I can make it a little bigger, I guess. But right here, where I'm circling, there's a black thing that's hanging down, and then the seating, so you can't really see it in full. But this is a restaurant, and when I was looking at it from where we were sitting, it looked like a damn Q, the circle, and then it had this little thing over here, like the little Q slash. I'm like, what? Is that a damn Q? And I started looking. I was like, no, it's 13 or the number 13 or something like that. And then I realized, oh, that was a restaurant. They have a little restaurant over there, and I think it's called, like, you know, Q13, or not even Q. It's something else 13, but from a distance, I was like, oh my God, is that a Q sign? A big fluorescent Q sign that they brought in? Who the hell did that, you know? But that was not the case. I repeat, that was not the case. It was just a restaurant sign that's probably always been there. And so yeah, it was good. He first started talking, and man, I got chills like 3 times in a row. And even on my camera, I was like, you know, put my head down to film it, to show you. But I'm not going to go search all these GoPro files that this thing takes to figure out where was that I got the chills. I just, you know, who cares? It was a great rally. We did leave a little bit early because, well, I say a little bit. I thought it was ending in like 15 minutes, so I'm like, all right, let's go ahead and go. He said all the good stuff already, you know, and we wanted to go eat. I hadn't eaten dinner at all, only had lunch, so we wanted to beat the crowd. And then as we got to the restaurant, they had it blasted on the screens anyway, so we're watching the rest of the rally at the restaurant right down the street. And then I'm realizing, wow, oh no, it's not 15 minutes. He's going on for a lot longer than that. And again, he's not out there reading scripts, his little teleprompter like Obama had to have, and as soon as it would shut off, he just went silent. All right, hold up. I'll get to you in a minute. What do you mean you'll get to you? No one's saying anything. It's crickets. What are you talking about, Obama? Oh, he's just trying to fill the gap now. Please hurry up, get the teleprompter back on. I'm dying over here. Trump, on the other hand, like a boss. No script, no teleprompter. He just walking around, talking, looking at people. His family came out, you know, of course. Gave speeches in the beginning. Eric Trump or Don Trump Jr., whatever. I'm trying to think if both of them were there. I don't know. But man, it was good. I've never, honestly, I don't think I've ever been to a rally. The only one I went to one time was, again, when Hillary was going against Trump and she came to Tampa. And I'm like, you know, I think we'll take a half a day off, or I did something like that. And I went downtown Tampa to go see for myself just how big or small are her rallies. And this is at the time when Trump had 30,000 people show up at one of his, when only, I think, 20,000 could get in, and the other 10,000 decided to stay outside. She may have had 3,000 people show up, because I counted the line when I got there before they were letting people in. I was walking and just had my camera recording that, and I said to myself, when I get home, I'll kind of gauge where this line is. So I'll see people at the back of the line now, and then when I get to the front of the line, I'll, you know, hang out there, see what's going on, and then walk back. And again, filming this, I'll be able to figure out, oh, I saw that person at this point in the line here, so I can gauge how many more people showed up and how many people are down in the place already. Again, I think I was being kind and said 3,000 people at the time when I counted how many were there. This thing had tens of thousands right now. Massive supporters. I'm trying to find major protests, Antifa, anything. No, nothing. One guy in a little pedicab holding a sign, silently speaking. Pelosi, do your job, impeach 45. He went off too quick. I was gonna yell, you can't impeach someone if they haven't committed a crime. But he was already gone. And the other guy that was fighting or whatever with people, I don't know where that was. I didn't see that. And they wouldn't let you take your umbrella in. or what was the other thing? A cup. A friend of mine had. I went there with David. He had a cup with ice in it, whatever, and they wouldn't let him take that in. So he's like, all right, whatever. So we set our umbrellas down outside with a bunch of other people, and he put his cup out there. We go to leave, and his cup's missing. Like somebody stole his cup. He's like, man, that's my favorite cup. That damn thing, I love that thing. So what idiot would steal my cup, man? Who takes another person's cup? You got me. You got me. So it's kind of funny. And then we're walking in, and this guy looks over. Yeah, I know you. I know you. You're over at the Green Iguana or whatever it was, some club, He's like, I've been there a few times. Yeah, I've been there. We might take my girlfriend out. We dance there sometimes. Yeah, man. This guy was wasted. I'm like, oh God, this is not gonna be good. If I'm live streaming with this idiot, he's kind of following us around right now. And I asked David, like, do you know him? He goes, I don't know the guy. But the club, he said that he recognizes me. I do go there, and me and my girlfriend dance there, have a couple drinks. So he probably did see me. I don't know. But he's like, I don't know the guy. I'm like, oh, thank God he left, because the last thing I need right now is a jabroni. I'm trying to live stream, everybody's pumped, Trump, this guy. He was a little hammered. Matter of fact, he was the only guy that I saw hammered out of all these people. And thank God he ended up leaving in the area we were at the time, which he never knew where we went to go sit, which is good, because he might have tried to find us and hang out with us. Oh, yeah, go Trump. No thanks. I understand you want to party. It's a good time. Trump's starting his rally here. But you may have had a few too many on the way over. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of funny, little jabroni trying to hang buddy with us. No thanks. Love you, but no thanks. But again, I couldn't live stream anyways, and he wasn't there, so that was good. But yeah, it was a good time. First real rally that I've been to, like supportive, and got 3 sets of goosebumps, chills right off the bat when Trump started talking. I'm like, whoa, I wasn't expecting to feel that. He is compassionate about his country. He is compassionate about turning things around. And he mentioned, oh, Hillary Clinton's 33,000. She acid watched it. She bleach bit or whatever, and bleach bit. Gosh, if I would have erased 1 out of 33,000 emails, you know what they would have done to me? They're all cheering. He goes, oh, they're gone. They're gone now. He's like, well, I don't know. Maybe the DOJ or the State Department. Maybe they're somewhere found. They're still somewhere deep in the State Department. I don't know. Maybe they'll find them someday. Uh-oh. Listen to when that man speaks. He ain't saying that just to say it, my friends. They have those emails. But anyways, we'll go ahead and upload this. Got back a little late last night, about 11:30. I wasn't about to come do videos for the day. Anyways, take care.